Hi everyone, Crystal Lynn here for the Self-Care Challenge. It is day 25 of the Self-Care Challenge. Time kind of flies by, doesn't it? For those of you who are new to me, I am Crystal Lynn, a divine empowerment coach, and I focus on empowering women to release past pain and tune into love so they can attract their divine love and live a more abundant life. So today's self-help tip, if you're just joining us and you're new to this, I do recommend to go back and watch day one for sure, and then whichever other ones you can catch the replay of also, because I give you different little easy to implement tips each day that you could add to a daily routine. Pick the ones that you love and add them to your daily routine, and do all of them at least once is my suggestion for you guys. So today's tip on day 25 is to actually pull a daily oracle card for yourself. So you actually do not have to know how to read tarot cards or anything like that if you've never done it before. You can just buy any deck of oracle cards and pull a daily card for yourself. And I pulled a few cards for us. I pulled two cards from, I have a self-care oracle, which fits perfectly for this self-care challenge, right? So I pulled two cards from here, and then I pulled one from my goddess deck for us today that I'm going to read to you guys in a moment. But the point is, you can pick any, you can even pick a regular tarot card deck if you like, because most often, or they almost always come with a little book. And if you've never read cards before, it gives you a little description. So all you really need to do is you can pull a card for yourself in the morning and ask, what message do you have for me today? Shuffle a card, pick one, and then read the description in the book. And it's kind of a nice way to really check in with yourself, to pause, to take a moment, and to really think about what the card itself is telling you, right? What is it that you specifically need? And it's amazing how many times you'll pick the right card with the right message that you exactly needed to hear at that time, right? Sometimes you may have to dig a little deeper and not be fully aware of the message it's trying to tell you. Um, Often that's when our mind, when we're struggling with something or we're trying to figure something out. Sometimes our mind can run in circles, right? We can think of reasons why not to, so on and so forth. So when you're really stuck in not being able to make a decision, you can pull a card too, right? So, um, yes, so you can ask any future or present based question with the cards. Most people want to ask, when am I going to fall in love or make more money, right? But you can ask things even more intricate, such as, how can I don't know, like what's standing in my way of me obtaining my goal, for example. You could ask a question like that and then pull a card on it and then kind of see when you look at the card, what do you see? What comes up for you? How do you feel? And then also reading the meaning of the card. And like I said, you could start with just a simple, what message do you have for me today? What do I need to know today? Um, and it's interesting and fun if you've never done this before. If you've done this, then I'm sure you already love doing this, right? So you could add it to your daily routine. So the cards that I pulled two self-care cards for us. So this is a message for anybody watching live or the replay. This message is still for you. And the first card we got is beauty ritual, right? So it's about taking that time to pamper yourself, paint your nails, do a facial mask, like make a day of it, right? Relax and kind of pamper and honor yourself. See how she has that little flower crown on her head? It's almost like taking time to nurture you, taking that downtime, that rejuvenation time. Even though you may be painting your nails and things like that, you're also relaxing, listening to music you like, or whatever that is for you, right? So, first one is to do a beauty ritual. Now, you may not do this every day, especially if you're taking like an hour to paint your toes and do them and all this stuff, right? But you could do it once a week or even twice a week or whatever, right? And incorporate that into some kind of a once a week, once a month. I recommend more than once a month, but some kind of regular schedule for you, right? The next one I pulled is to make a meal. So to cook yourself a meal, and especially for those of us who work all the time, and you're running around just grabbing food like busy, right? So to stop and make a meal that you love and enjoy, and bonus points if you make yourself a healthy and delicious meal, right? Because oftentimes we can make a meal in less time than it would take for delivery to get to us, right? But it's often, we think it's easier just to order delivery, right? Well, we don't have to do the actual cooking, I guess, but you're going to get a more healthy ingredients if you're cooking at home, right? And also, it's like you can think of it like a gift to yourself, making a meal for yourself, right? To feed your body with nourishing ingredients. And then from the Goddess deck, the card I pulled was about independence. So it says your independence is a foundation for your strength and your success. So this is commenting on how strong you are, how independent you are, how you can achieve your goals. But it's also about the balancing between being independent and focused and social skills and social time with others as well. So having a balance with that. And there's also a feline energy with the cats in this card. So that is the cards that I have for this reading. Like I said, whether you're watching live or the replay, this message is still meant for you. So let me know in the comments to hold yourself accountable. How many of you have pulled cards for yourself or would love to do this and get an oracle deck for themselves? And my advice is, if you don't have one, is to just really find one where you really do like looking at the pictures, where the pictures are more interesting. And maybe, yeah, I think the pictures, you want to like the artwork basically, right? I think that's a part of enjoying your deck. All right, that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you tomorrow for day 26. And for those of you who may be new to me, I do read. I am a coach, but I also do read tarot cards. I'm sure if you've been following me for some time, you probably already know that. I do read card readings with my full and new moon events that I do in the private From Feminine Focus into Action Facebook group. So you can join me there for that. And I also do private readings as well. So if you're interested in a tarot card reading, you can reach out as well. And I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow.